Welcome to NASA Ambassadors Program. My name is Hannah. I'm librarian at White Ink Library. And it's my pleasure to have again here Linus Lopez. Linus Lopez has been a volunteer for the Solar System Ambassadors Program over 5 years and currently works as an engineer for the state of Arizona. She is passionate about space as much as she is about wastewater here on Earth. Welcome, Linus.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time to share all about NASA, all about stars, all about sky. Really excited to hear that. This program is especially made for teenagers, but it's suitable for the whole family. Please join us and send us any questions you have about it. Attention, Hannah, and I'll be happy to follow up on answers from Linus. Linus, today we are going to talk about Lucy's mission.
Yes.
What is Lucy's mission?
So Lucy's mission is a first of its kind, and it is designed to study the Trojan asteroids that are currently trailing and leading the planet Jupiter.
What are Trojan asteroids?
So Trojan asteroids are a set of asteroids that currently orbit a planet. They're mostly related to the planet Jupiter just because they were discovered and associated with the planet first. But essentially, they usually lead and trail a planet at about a 60-degree angle. And they're also remnants of the formation of the solar system, and they have primitive material.
Why are these Trojan asteroids are so important? Why do we want to study them?
So again, as I mentioned, they are from the formation of the solar system. And so back when we go back and remember how the solar system occurred, we do recall that a lot of these asteroids came together to form planets, but we had a lot of asteroids that didn't. And so these are just older material that was left over. And so for NASA, they do contain a lot of valuable information that can give us some insight as to how the solar system was formed.
Very interesting. How many Trojan asteroids are there?
So we don't know currently how many there are out there. There could be hundreds of thousands, but they do know that there's about 4,800 associated with Jupiter. There are other Trojan asteroids associated with other planets, but Jupiter Trojan asteroids and the swarms are currently studied.
Very, very interesting. And back to this name, Lucy's mission. Why is it called Lucy's mission?
So the name is specifically associated to a hominin, a pre-human ancestor that was discovered in Ethiopia in 1974. The mission is very similar to the discovery of Lucy. Lucy brought a lot of information with respect to human evolution, and so we expect that these Trojan asteroids will also bring information very similar to Lucy the ancestor, and allow us to understand these fossilized items out in space and what information they contain that they can give us with respect to the formation of the solar system.
How interesting. When will Lucy mission launch?
It's expected to launch next month, October 16th. That is an expected date, but it will go on for about 12 years.
Wow, such a long time.
Yes.
Will Lucy pass by Earth during its mission?
Actually, it will. It will circle back 3 times. This is for Earth assist, so it does need that in order to be able to launch further into the outer solar system. Remember, the Trojan asteroids are orbiting with Jupiter, and Jupiter is part of the outer system.
Yes.
But during the first Earth assist, it will circle back to Earth. It will be the closest to Jupiter that it can be. It will not make it to Jupiter, but it will be the closest to Jupiter. And then it will come back 2 more times in order to make its way out into the solar system.
Wow, so interesting. So many interesting details. Do you think our future descendants might find Lucy?
So hopefully so. Lucy is not intended to return back to Earth. Once Lucy completes its 12-year mission and collects all the data, it would actually orbit alongside the swarm of Trojan asteroids in the orbit that it follows. between the Earth and Jupiter as well. But we hope that in the future descendants do discover it, so it could be there thousands of years, hundreds of thousands, even millions of years.
Yeah, even more years than 12 years.
Oh, yes.
Wow. Linus, most missions have some kind of message. Does Lucy have one?
It does. So again, since Lucy will stay within the solar system, the message is not intended for anybody outside, so extraterrestrial, anything like that. The message is intended for future descendants, and it is a time capsule that is included, which provides some history on Earth and some quotes from arts and literacy and civil rights leaders.
Very cool. Where can we find more about Lucy's mission?
So you can go on to the NASA website, nasa.gov/Lucy. You can also go on to Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram and look up the Lucy mission as well.
Sounds interesting and wonderful. Thank you so much, Linus, for sharing about this mission, and I hope it was very interesting for you. Thank you again for joining us for this program.
Thank you.